Hey fellas, Onus here, and welcome back to With a Y. And today I want to talk to you about the respect that you should have for artists and their ability to give shape to thought, to make form out of an idea, and the absolute destructive potential that comes with that ability. They can draw you pregnant, they can create propaganda for whatever government they're a part of, they can just do things to push an agenda that they like. And to demonstrate that ability, I want to talk to you about one of my favorite pixel artists. My day gets a little brighter anytime I see their work, whether it's related to Undertale, Deltarune, or not. That would be Rico, or Sprite Rico. If you couldn't tell, they make use of the Sprite program, and they put on a goddamn clinic on what is exactly possible with that program every single time they post. You can probably guess by the title where this is going, but originally I was going to make a video, one of my faux hate, fake slander campaigns about why I hate every single Deltarune character for easy views, but this guy just took the words out of my mouth, and I'm like, okay, I gotta talk about what he's doing instead of pretending that I have it in my heart to do what he does. And honestly, if you looked at him from the outside, this does not seem like the kind of person who would be doing the type of shit that he is. Like I said, he's a pixel artist, and he usually just posts cute little shits like this. Look, it's Alfie's in a bunch of very endearing poses, and then Frisk looking like a sack of potatoes, or cotton balls, or Mr. Potato Head, whichever. There's someone I'm almost certain you are familiar with the work of. Their shit gets around a lot, they created a lot of the sprites of Deltarune characters dancing that you've probably seen reposted endlessly and used in a bunch of different edits. In line with the Noelle holiday hatred they have that we'll be exploring in a bit, they made this animation around the time that Christmas was a week away.
Can you believe it, guys? Christmas! Just a week away! Christmas is in a week! Woohoo! I am so happy about this information.
You'll love to see it, man. If you're familiar with the Noelle thing that made the round a few years ago and has never really left the Deltarune fandom since it first got introduced, also Sprite Rico, and they posted a lot of variations of that over the years. For the majority of their history, they posted things that you would consider someone who only likes Noelle would create. Just Noelle in various kind of art styles and in positions. If Noelle Holiday was a Twitch streamer, this looks like an emote that she'd have chat spam whenever something specific happens on stream. Very endearing. The buck teeth are lovingly rendered. She is made infinitely more vertical in this one, just stretched out, but it still seems like it was something drawn with love, not in order to dunk on a character that is ostensibly one of Rico's favorites, considering how much of their limited time without carpal tunnel they commit to this character. She's just given a shy little wave, something real innocent, something that I think anybody could find endearing and cute. Some people have pointed out that it looks like that one Asriel drawing, that they just get drawn into the fade of their hair when they get a new haircut on TikTok. I might be talking absolute gibberish to a lot of you, sorry about that. It just seems like this guy is setting up to be an absolute Noelle Holiday unapologetic propagandist, which is generally something I can respect. Here's another one. She looks a little bit more like a goober in this one, but it's no less affectionate. She's just going, the thing with the thing. I forgot if that was actually dialogue from the game. I feel like a fake fan right now. And these tweets do tens of thousands of likes anytime this fella posts a new one, which makes complete sense. It's high quality, well-crafted fan art of a character that is very popular, and these tweets just almost act as safe points on Twitter and whatever social media they get posted to for Noelle fans to just kind of recollect and gather together. Does the guy who made a lesbian day celebration with using Noelle as the mascot seem like someone who could have the hate in his heart he does for this character? Up to a day before the real stampede came along, he was doing things that you could unironically drop a little like on, going haha, I love that silly little reindeer. And he baited us by making us think that this sequence of tweets he was about to put us through was another one of those. Look, it's another of what I'll affectionately refer to as Twitch emote Noelle drawings. Wow, what a well-designed character. Who couldn't love Toby Fox's little gremlin? And then they have what it looks like Noelle just looking to eat a little fucking peppermint candy hanging off a yo-yo string, as she is wont and required to by her bloodline. Anything Christmas related, she must unequivocally and unquestioningly just consume and or embrace regardless of the risks that come with it. And it wasn't immediately clear that this tweet was going to be a follow-up to what we had seen the previous day. Everything up to this point has existed in a vacuum of each other. All the replies are going, oh, that candy, it takes me back to old memories. I think she would be more of a fan of the cut the rope holiday gift candy. You had people asking the dude to cut the rope so she can appreciate the Christmas spirit that comes along with it. And what do you know? He obliged. It was a fucking fraud. Look at the action lines drawn on this. Actually really well done. But he intentionally put some fucking spin on this thing, which makes it hurt all the more. And the fact that it left a bump that goes over Noelle's head made her antlers limp and like deflated her by at least 10% of her height, implies that this was never a candy at all. It was just a trap. Like, this is a piece of polished ceramic that someone, to give it this form, had to paint and like cook in an oven until it looked solid enough to eat. It reminds me of if you've ever been to like a new house showing, they'll put fake meals on a dinner table so you can imagine what it would be like if you and your supposed happy family were living there. But if you're a kid fucking going for the fake apple because you're a little hungry, you'll get told, that's not real, you can't eat that, and you're like, fuck you, man, fuck you, this is treachery. This motherfucker made Noelle cry. It's just not something I thought he would have in him. And then this dude takes it to a whole other level, the ground floor. He takes it to a Noelle-centric perspective, where the things that we're seeing posted to Rico's Twitter account are ostensibly things that Noelle recorded happening to herself, and she was visibly joyous about experiencing before going through it. On my way to get a fresh haircut from a friend. I'll let you all know the result. And honestly, just beautifully composed. Like, I really love this art. It's hard not to like this guy's art style. And I want you to guess who this friend is, knowing that we're going into like a bunch of different minor torture scenarios. Things that could be considered pranks among friends and that probably wouldn't get you an R rating if you put it in Zootopia, but are, by definition, cruel and unusual and banished by some amendment of the Constitution, I'm sure. I forgot which one. Look at what they fucking did to her, bro. I hate them so much. The absolute goddamn fear and heartbreak in her eyes. It really is horrible. I do love the little details Rico includes in these pieces to show you like where in hometown they are. Like, you can tell it's Chris's room because the stars and moon are only on the left Asriel's side of the place, and the other side is blank. But this shit is kind of evil because Chris is clearly not good at giving haircuts. They shaved that shit clean off, but didn't bother to go over with the shaving cream and like a goddamn manual razor to make sure that it's at least clean and smooth by the end of it. If you didn't know, reindeers grow a thin layer of fur on their antlers, so it's not unlikely that they also shaved their antlers as well. If Chris was truly cruel though, my dumb, stupid chud vessel didn't even have the balls to go all the way through with this because they didn't, do the clean shave like I said, but also rip off the antlers. Those things shed, man. They come off normally. You literally missed the ability to take the prank all the way. Rico gave us a slight break from the Noelle torture by showing us a scenario that she can apparently use her antlers to hold a can of soda, like they can move fucking opposably. The antlers can bend, and also they can move the little 3 digits at the end like fingers, which is, makes my gut shake. Before we continue, while I was looking through the hatred that Rico has put onto Noelle, they actually gave away the game at one point and just straight up said, I hate Noelle Holiday. They even did it in out of character ways, where like trusting Chris is a thing that Noelle would do because she's a good friend. They depicted her as if she would be entertained by jingling keys, as if she's not the smartest person in hometown. Sure, she has some self-confidence issues, but she has proven battle IQ and a tactician on the battlefield. You're saying that Chris Dreamer, my dumb chud vessel, yes, my dumb chud vessel who is evil, could distract her with jingling keys? That's bullshit, man. A friend gave me a refreshing beverage, P. I took a sip. It tasted funky, but it was quite good. I do like that it's a kelp shake, and honestly, there's no reason why the SpongeBob universe and the Deltarune universe couldn't be one. Monsters can breathe underwater, Onion, and like a bunch of other shit and shit we saw during the Undertale 10th anniversary stream. What's a dark world made in SpongeBob's house look like? What happened to me? See, this shit is just cruel and unusual, man. It's fucked up what they're doing to you, Noelle. I will be fighting for you. Rico didn't just turn her fur green, he turned her fucking hair a sickly shade of like in-between brown green. Like, it's sickly, man. It's fucked up. Why are you doing that to her? But no, the torment of Chris wasn't enough. We had to bring this to like indie horror properties. And honestly, the art that Rico has continued to put out for this just kept getting better and better. I was a huge fan of it. I just got back from a friend's house and I hear some strange noises. I'll get back to you guys in a bit. And it's another from like the Snapchat phone perspective of Noelle. And I gotta say, the lighting on this is incredible, as well as the perspective work. Like the way the phone light frames her scared ass face, like it just really works for me. Ah, shit, dude, we're fucked. I found this page pinned onto a tree. I don't know what this is, but I'm shaken up looking at this. I also hear some sort of staticky noises. I'm out of here. I'm not taking no chances. And this is the battle IQ I'm telling you about. Noelle Holiday has a good ass chance of surviving in a fucking horror movie. A, because she's watched a lot and knows all the tropes, but B, because she's just a master at working with the tools that she has. That said, the implication that Slenderman is the tail that crawled through hell and is what's living in hometown's forest is a bit disturbing. Now, Rico has been doing these kind of post the setup to a Noelle torture post one day, and then you have to wait till the next day to see the punchline of how they're going to make her suffer. But at least this guy ripped the band-aid off on one of these days and just decided, let's throw a bunch of fucking tomatoes at her. Look at the one stuck in her antler, man. She's getting pelted from at least 180 degrees of motion based on the splatter here. Yeah, that's right. I watched Criminal Minds as a kid. I'm definitely qualified to be a forensic scientist. The main main thing I'm going to advocate here for is you check out Rico and their stuff. I really do love their work. Back to the suffering though. My friend showed me this scary maze game. They said that there's a surprise at the end. I'll let you guys know once I've beaten this level. And just seeing the silhouette of the scary maze game, even in its stylized format over here, really fucks with me because someone did this to me as a kid and I had a very bad reaction, man. This is traumatizing. It's fucked up what they're doing to you, Noelle. The only thing that's unbelievable about this is that I feel like Noelle would have found the scary maze game first. Like, all the situations we've seen her put in have been at least IRL ones, but she is a fucking dork. She plays games, spends too much time on internet forums. She would be the one pulling this on Chris. That would be like her get back for the scary human under the bed thing. I hate you so much, Chris! With the left-handed, specifically mouse falling off the left, which is actually a great segue into the details that Rico includes in these to show like what exact room from the game we're in. Pretty sure there's a left-handed mouse literally in Noelle's room in the official source material. The clock's in the right spot. Candy cane breaking the monitor, you love to see it. The implication Noelle fell out the chair when she got scared. Fuck you, Chris, I hate you so much. I just got a job at a pizzeria. It's not Icy's, don't get them mixed up, XP. I'll be taking pictures while I'm at work. They got part-timers working the goddamn night shift. And you know, this is a very good Freddy, but we all kind of knew where this one was going. I think as the time went on, the joke that was going to be made the next day became a little more telegraphed. Like, it's the scary maze game, so Noelle's going to get jump scared. It's the FNAF night shift, so Noelle is going to be put in a bit of a scenario. And just for real, 1 second, look at how fucking good this pixel art Bonnie is. I regret everything. Yeah, I would too, girl. And the last way we see Rico torture Noelle, maybe forever, because it seems like he's sworn it off, possibly last comic because the joke over the past few posts are getting really repetitive. Listen, man, I'm a slop consumer and I know what kind of slop I want, and it's this, and it's not even slop. It's actually lovingly crafted, well-made art. I don't know why I'm calling it slop. That's a fucking misnomer. Chris is selling some candies at a gas station. No, Noelle, never fucking take the shit you get at a gas station. They said they're called dark candies. How did they get those in the light world? That's fucked up. Chris is evil. Only through nefarious means because they pull that off. But they taste good. Don't ever buy no candy from the gas station, and I fucking hope you guys know what this is referencing.
Don't never buy no weed from the gas station, bro. If the nigga ain't in your contacts, don't never go to the gas station.
Fucking wait, dude, I didn't realize how funny that would be. Pulling this up, full screening it, and then like it's perfectly centered, so it just fades in Noelle. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. Be sure to check out Rico on Twitter. I'm a big fan of their work, and I think you'll enjoy it too. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at with a Y. That email's in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Anyways, piss off.